I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben.
We're AutoSave. Welcome to our channel.
Today we're watching Spy Family, Season 1, Episode 21. We are almost caught up, but the key word there is almost. So, this intro won't be very long, but I'm very excited to get into it. I'm so happy to be back, and I'm really invested. I want to know who the white-haired character is. I need a name. I kind of know who they are. I'm already breaking my rule. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sweet. Next week.
A joint mission with this coworker?
Yes! Fiona Frost.
Love it. We're doing a joint mission.
Just seeing Becky up there.
Oh, that's so true.
It's still not too late.
Does she go rogue and that's why we see her at their house? Oh, this did not go where I thought it would.
Do you think Fiona has feelings, or
really wants the mission to be a success?
Yeah. Oh.
She wants the success of the mission and it to reflect on her. Nightfall! A woman with ambition. Nightfall versus Yor.
Yo, Fiona Frost might be like one of the coldest code names I've ever heard. No pun intended.
Is that what's needed for romance, though?
And she's gonna be a great cook, too.
She's probably gonna get more self-deprecating.
The dish is so
that looks
dirty.
awful. Will this force her to feel more insecure?
I hope not.
She's gonna make Yor disappear. It's getting darker out. Nightfall? Oh, shit.
I agree, Yor.
If you were delaying Operation Strix.
None at all.
And it's another girl. Girl talk. Make her want to leave. She's the Yuri of the situation.
Thank you.
What was she gonna say? Prized possession. This guy just randomly got dark.
Interesting. That's so cool.
What are they? The syllables they're doing?
No, they keep talking after the word comes out. It's like they're their own marionettes.
What?
It was jealousy.
She's the Yuri! She is Yuri! She is Yuri! Love. It's not even love, it's love.
All the same shirt, too. It's no grenade pin.
That's not true love. She wanted a diamond. Yor was cool with anything. She has ambitions. It's to be Twilight's bride.
Call your unkie.
That'd be too dangerous. She's an empty shell of a child at the
Saw the
moment.
storm in the background, too. Daybreak needs to come in and come after Fiona.
She did catch it.
Some imagination. Aww.
Flawless execution. Oh, the coffee just tastes bad.
You haven't seen her play dodgeball. Oh! Wow. For real.
This is like, her heart is soaring right now.
Makes her more confident, probably.
Twilight trained
Yeah.
her.
Oh god. Aww.
Oh, so you can't see her crying?
Oh. Music's beautiful. Whew! Oh, there has to be an after credit. Are you kidding me?
There's
I was thinking the same thing.
This is the jealousy?
Oh no.
Shredded up
Pengy.
penguin?
Oh, no.
No! Oh. That's so accurate to a dog, too.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh! No!
Oh,
He's
no.
even deader.
You guys need to go back to the aquarium. This is an emotional episode.
Yeah.
Bond. What's he doing?
Bringing an apology
An
to Anya.
apology gift? Is it peanuts? It's probably peanuts. She probably likes that, right?
He's being like a dad. It's so good.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
You were right. It's doing the Anya face. Did you see that?
He pays attention to the show she watches.
Oh.
Stop, they're gonna make me cry. Oh,
That's
what a
good
good
line.
finisher.
That was a great line. Okay, that was Spy Family, Season 1, Episode 21. Fiona Frost.
That was one of the more emotional episodes, I feel like, as of late.
I agree with you.
I really, really like this edition of Fiona. I don't know if it was like, if it's going to be, I don't know. I didn't know to expect it. I didn't feel like I needed it because I was so in love with what I already had. I think that's how I will articulate it, is that I didn't even know that I wanted it.
Yeah.
And I definitely really like her. I like that there are people for each person. Like Anya has her own friends, Yor has her own life and her own friends, and Lloyd has his life and his contacts, his coworkers, and his friends. And I really love being able to see each side. I feel like Lloyd was the one that was lacking in terms of personal relationships other than Frankie. I feel like he's a friend, but I don't think it's like obviously as personal as someone who pays so much attention to him, that he has trained, that loves him.
Yeah.
And there's like a real like humanity that's given to Lloyd, or like just normal person, where she was imagining him as a husband and how great it would be to be married to him.
Yeah.
And that there's someone out there, like if Yor hadn't come in the picture, to know that there was someone out there that wished for a life with Lloyd, I wonder how he would feel knowing that. When he's lived his whole career as this spy that cuts off his feelings and doesn't have true, real relationships.
It's interesting because you can make the argument like, is it the real Lloyd that she's in love with,
right,
or is it Twilight? But the thing that I think that this did that I didn't know I needed was doubt Lloyd's all-knowing truth. I don't know. Doubt, like, I feel like Lloyd is my main character at the end of the day. Of course, Anya's always there and she's amazing and lovable.
Lloyd was the start.
But Lloyd was the start. So I tend to trust him a lot. But this is great because now I have doubt with him when it comes to his own perspective of his emotions. Mm-hmm. Because I think they played it in a certain way with when Fiona left the house. She interpreted Lloyd's real feelings that he was trying to hide as something romantic, potentially. And whether that is Lloyd just being better because it's Twilight and being able to outthink her, or it being somewhat true and Lloyd doesn't even know it yet, that, like, potential there is very cool.
She said that his true feelings were bleeding through the fake smile.
Yeah.
So, in a way, it wasn't a fake smile.
But I think at first they try to play it like, oh, his true feelings, like he's not happy. But then when Fiona leaves to it, and then you see how emotional she is, you're like, oh shit, what are his true feelings? You know, does he even know? Did he act a certain way to make Fiona feel this way? I don't know.
If you're trying to block feelings so much from reaching the surface, then it's really safe to say that Lloyd possibly isn't even aware of how he truly feels, or won't even let himself think about how he truly feels.
Agreed.
But I think what I got was that there is no denying when someone feels comfortable.
That's true.
And it seems like even if we weren't supposed to get he feels romantic love or he feels familial love, I think there was like a really serene comfortability, like peacefulness.
Yeah.
That might have been what she was seeing.
I was surprised at her dynamic with the handler because she kind of pushed back a little bit, you know?
Yes.
I was like, whoa, you can do that?
They were like, she has her ambitions and everyone else was scared of her. Totally did not think the love you thing was going to be a thing after that. I was like, wow, she wants to be top. She wants to be top agent.
Yeah.
She wants to beat Twilight.
The way that they portrayed it, and Anya kept like double checking herself.
Anya was like, there's no way that someone else loves Papa.
Other than Mommy and Becky.
Oh no, Becky!
Becky's gonna be the one to take down Fiona Frost.
I want Anya to invite Becky over when Fiona has also been invited over and Yor is like cooking dinner for all of them or something.
Is it a good assumption that Yuri and Fiona would be rivals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because both of them would be trying to put down the other's special person.
But she would be trying to put down the person Yuri loves most.
That's what I said. They'd be putting down each other's special person.
Yeah, but like for Yuri, I feel like it's more. I think Yuri loves Yor more than Fiona loves Lloyd. Yuri's, I think, like, of course, we got a slight obsession. Time and time again, we've gotten, like, crazy instances from Yuri.
We got
love you from Fiona, but we got
love you.
But we got censored puke food being eaten by Yuri for like 3 straight minutes.
Okay. You really don't think that if Lloyd was a bad cook and cooked for Fiona that she wouldn't still eat it? I 100% think she would still eat it.
I think she would assume that the taste is so evolved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Yuri thought?
I don't know.
I think she would be like, wow, my palate isn't as refined. Or she would think it was training.
No,
like Lloyd was training her or something.
Well, the difference is... never mind. There's no difference. I was going to say the difference is Fiona's on copium, but Yuri kind of is too. But I think at the end of the day, Yuri's just always going to love whatever Yor does. And Fiona's always going to love what she thinks Twilight's capable of.
Because she thinks that he's doing things... all for the sake of playing the greatest role. Yeah. And that he's a great spy and a great actor. Like, wow, he puts milk in his coffee now, even though it wasn't what she expected. She didn't diss herself being like, you don't know him well enough. She was like, wow, this Lloyd Forger character really likes milk in his coffee.
This was one of the funniest and most emotional episodes too, but funniest episodes I thought in a while too. Like, I was really into it. I like that Fiona was trained by Lloyd. That's a great detail.
There's I think that some of the episodes I like the most is the introduction to almost like a family member, if you will. Like, I think the introduction episode to Yuri was super fun when he was introduced. Loved meeting Damien, loved meeting Becky. Anytime we meet a character that is now going to be a part of the story, Henry Henderson. Yeah. You know, they're great. I think those are my favorite moments and my favorite episodes is how they introduce characters that are now almost like joining this big wacky family.
They're such good characters too. I could almost it almost writes itself that if the show went on long enough, there would inevitably be a point where a third love interest would come in and try to get Lloyd, and Fiona Frost would end up being like, no, that's not right. And if I can't have Lloyd, the best person to have Lloyd is Yor. So I'm gonna take down this other person for Yor. You know, like I could like just put the pieces anywhere, and I could think of a funny dynamic because the characters are written so well and like delivered so well.
What did you think at first her thoughts and feelings would be as she was walking away from seeing the true feelings bleed through? It went slightly differently than I thought it was going to, but I think that for a continuation of having her narratively be there in the story to cause maybe issues and or entertainment, it should be that she hasn't totally given up. But I did think that maybe those true feelings she saw would make her maybe not try to break them up, but that isn't necessarily the case.
So how I initially took the true feelings was that she was convinced Lloyd didn't actually love Yor and was putting on an act for her. I thought that that she saw in the situation, whether it was true or not, that Lloyd was just putting on another fake smile for a mission.
So then why would she be so sad when she was leaving?
That's what I initially thought. Oh, okay. And then as she was leaving and when she turned around, I was like, oh my God, I think she thought the true thought was he actually did have feelings and that she's given up. I thought, which she didn't, but I thought the initial route they were going to take was, oh, you're obviously lying about this and I can tell because I'm your student and I'm going to keep working hard and do it because and make you fall in love with me and just be more determined. But I much prefer the route that they went down.
Me too. That's why I think that if she did sense any of his true feelings, they wouldn't have been hardcore love.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if she does love him, she wouldn't... It'd be hard to say that she would try to necessarily break them up if she realized that Lloyd really does love Yor.
Yeah.
So I think maybe she can at least justify herself as she's trying to go to sleep at night, breaking up this if it's only like a comfortability he feels. If she feels that she can give him that and more.
Yeah.
But it did whatever it was that she thought she saw, it hurt. And I am just so shocked that there was someone that was supposed to be or could have been the wife.
Yeah.
And it actually be like someone also working the mission. And what would Anya's life be like if Twilight and Nightfall really were the people that adopted her to raise her and send her to the school?
She wouldn't be as happy, I don't think.
I don't know, because I feel like Lloyd wouldn't have raised her in the way that Fiona was saying, like how she would whip her physically and mentally.
No.
Like I don't think Lloyd would have been up for that, and then Fiona would have probably bowed down. Obviously, she was offering up all of her money to Lloyd in her imagination.
I know, and like that's all taken into consideration when I say that I don't think Anya would have been as happy, because if you're just doing everything that the dad says, you're only giving the daughter the dad's experience through you. When it's Yor is able to bring an X factor of unpredictability that anybody who's just following somebody's orders would. Like nothing can take away the dodgeball training and stuff and the physical like protection and like martial arts training that have happened between Anya and Yor. And it's not just because Yor's trained as an assassin that it meant something. It was because Yor was genuine, with Anya. Like
Yor has this genuine clumsiness and awesomeness at the same time,
and desire to care about somebody.
Yeah, that she's so endearing as a character. And Anya doesn't want a new mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was one of my favorite episodes of season 1 in general.
But especially the second half.
Definitely.
Of episodes that we've done.
Both stories were top tier. Like, I wouldn't change anything. The second one was so perfect for the pacing and the amount of time that it had, too. And it was just like, it was great. It was awesome.
I mean, we were so happy when we finally got Mr. Dog introduced into the story, and now we have it, and it is the best thing ever.
I like how he's used. He's used sparingly, and I think that he's used in like a fun way.
Mm-hmm.
They're not trying to lean on him too heavy, and they're not ignoring him.
They're not leaning on his future telling too much, just like they're not leaning on that whole full moon Anya can't use her powers thing too much.
I don't know. I'm having fun.
Me too.
Good episode.
You're having fun?
I'm having fun.
This is a fun show.
Yeah.
Makes sense that you're having fun.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.